Hello, my dear students. I am Abhishek, and as you all know, that we are discussing the different aspects of GS1 Mains UPPCS series. So, right now we have another question from miscellaneous topics from paper 1. It is related to urbanization. So, basically, it's a previous year paper only, that UPPCS 2021, and since urbanization is a very important topic, and every year, if you notice past 3 years, one question definitely from urbanization is asked. So here I am to discuss all the various points from this question. So let us start the question. Now see, as you all know that I always try to keep the keywords first. I try to look at the keywords. So there are two keywords in this. Do you agree that urbanization and slums are inseparable? Explain. So the first keyword is urbanization and the second keyword is slums. So basically the question is asking that क्या शहरीकरण और क्या ये जो झुग्गी झोपड़ी है, जो बस्ती है, जो स्लम एरिया है, क्या इनको हम कभी सेपरेट नहीं कर सकते? It means that wherever urbanization will happen, slums are bound to be developed, और ये अपने आप बन जाते हैं. So the question is asking this. Okay. So first we have to explain what slum is. So you need to write down two lines regarding that. That slum is a contiguous settlement where there is inadequacy of housing and basic amenities. हाउसिंग यू अंडरस्टैंड, बट बेसिक कम्युनिटीज़ का मतलब होता है कि जो ज़रूरत के लिए जो चीज़ें अनिवार्य हैं. ओके, सो आई विल डिस्कस इट लेटर ऑन कि व्हाट कंस्टिट्यूट बेसिक कम्युनिटीज़. सेंसस 2011 2011 के सेंसस ने स्लम को ऐसे एक्सप्लेन किया एज रेसिडेंशियल एरियाज वेयर ड्वेलिंग आर अनफिट. ओके, लाइक दोज एरियाज वेयर dwelling is unfit and you cannot live in that. Reason क्या दिया? What reason they gave? You have to mention this reason. Overcrowding. Overcrowding means बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ भाड़ हो जाना, कम जगह पे ज़्यादा लोग का होना. Second one is faulty arrangement. The arrangement is not proper. The residences are not in shape and size along with the needs. There is lack of ventilation. सैनिटेशन प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, लाइट नहीं आ रही है, धूप नहीं आ रही है, प्रॉपर एग्जॉस्ट नहीं है. यू अंडरस्टैंड, यू माइट हैव सीन दिस इज लॉट मैनी मूवीज. नाउ यू मस्ट बी सरप्राइज दैट इन आवर कंट्री विच इज़ नोन एज आर सिटी, वन इम्पॉर्टेंट सिटी विच इज़ द धारावी. मुंबई में एक जगह है धारावी, पूरे वर्ल्ड का सबसे बड़ा स्लम एरिया है वो. इट इज़ द लार्जेस्ट स्लम्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, Dharavi. And imagine in the Mumbai population, around 55% of population lives in Dharavi. See, and it is just 12% of the total geographic area. It's really shocking. This data is really shocking. Okay. Now there is a institute, very research institute, very prominent institute, which is known as the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Okay, TIS. मुंबई में ही है. नाउ दे हैव रिवील्ड दैट मुंबई स्लम रेसिडेंट्स बेयरली रीचेस द एज ऑफ 40. मतलब वहाँ के लोगों की एवरेज एज 40 से भी कम है. रीजंस आप जान ही रहे हैं. प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट ही नहीं होगा. देर विल बी नॉट बी प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट. देर विल बी नो लाइट, नो वेंटिलेशन, नो प्रॉपर फूडिंग. डिजीजेस विल क्रॉप अप. Different bacteria, virus, fungi all acting at the same time. You know, once you get ill, the person beside you will also get ill. Lack of proper health facilities. So totally, it's altogether a different scene. Okay. Now what are the causes of this problem? इसका root cause क्या है? See, first you understand what is rural urban migration. You must have seen that people from rural background are nowadays shifting towards the cities, और ये हर शहर में हो रहा है. एवरी सिटी इज नाउ बीइंग डेवलप इनटू एक्सटेंशन. फॉर एग्जांपल नोएडा एक्सटेंशन, ग्रेटर नोएडा एक्सटेंशन, लखनऊ आउटर, सिटी का एक आउटर पोर्शन पे, इन लगभग लगभग इन मोस्ट ऑफ द सिटीज़ in UP or wherever you go, because see, they find very less job opportunities in the villages. Opportunities are less, but population is more. So naturally nobody wants to adopt agriculture. It was an old saying that भारत एक कृषि प्रधान देश है. डेफिनेटली है, लेकिन if you ask anyone, by choice no one wants to be a farmer. So everybody wants to migrate. So that's why they are migrating, coming in the cities, overcrowding the cities. Resources are less, crowd is more. So definitely problems are going to be there. Okay, problems are, they will definitely crop up. The second point is the same, the urbanization. Poor housing planning. Every district board is there with it has Nagar Nigam or municipal corporation or development authorities, but very few are functioning very well. Some of them do not have any idea what needs to be done, how to cater the growing demands of the people, how to make the roads accessible to all, how to make electricity reach each and everyone's house. So this is another cause. The next one is informal economy. See, informal economy means that those people who are having their small petty businesses and they don't have any place to live. These rickshaw pullers, these small food snacks and all that which you eat, जो आप छोटे मोटे जो दुकानदार हैं, जो ये छोटे मोटे ठेले लगाते हैं, छोटे मोटे खाने के काम करते हैं. So they once they come to the cities, they don't have any place. Sometimes they sleep in ran basera, sometimes in railway stations. So they don't have any place to live. And once they form their community, and a small slum area again rises. Okay. Next one is lack of available urban land. See, if you consider Mumbai, so in Mumbai it is surrounded three sides with water. So there is no option for it to expand. If you consider Allahabad, in Allahabad also you have two sides river. Okay, this Ganga river and the Yamuna river. But Allahabad has bridges. The development is going on. अगर आप में से कोई जानता होगा तो you must have noticed. But still, the inside of the city is very crowded. Okay, so urbanization and slums, really it is very difficult to separate them. And this should be, you should write it down. कि yes, indeed it is very tough. But on the other hand, आपको ये भी लिखना है कि नहीं, though it is tough but yet it can be tackled. अभी मैं आगे बताऊंगा आपको. Now the reasons behind that, reason is failure of governance. As you all know, our honorable Prime Minister has always mentioned that minimum government, maximum governance. But the saying is easy, but converting them into that, this slogan into reality is very tough. Urban local bodies in India operate with very low tax bases. 8 of largest 29 cities are unable to finance even 50% of the municipal cost. Now imagine कि 29 cities में जो 8 सबसे बड़ी अथॉरिटी हैं, they are unable to finance. उनके पास पैसा ही नहीं है. They don't have enough fund to manage. And they are very big municipalities. Imagine the plight. But हर रात के बाद एक दिन होता है. Now the government the government is putting efforts, which you can see in the next this National Slum Development Plan. Now the government has devised a plan to upgrade 47,000 slums across the country. लगभग 50,000 slums को upgrade करने के लिए सरकार ने प्लान बनाया है. Along with it, the government is providing basic service to urban poor. Okay, BSUP, and it's also a part of the Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission. JLNNURM, which you must have heard is a very prominent scheme. A large scale urban renewal plan for अर्बन इंडिया. ठीक है, तो एक तो आपका ये हो गया नेशनल स्लम डेवलपमेंट प्लान. सेकेंड वन बेसिक सर्विस टू अर्बन पुअर, दिस. एंड द थर्ड वन इज हाउसिंग फॉर ऑल, सबके लिए घर होगा. इसमें गवर्नमेंट इज यूटिलाइजिंग द मशीनरी from the people only, and they are getting this paid from the Manrega work, and in Manrega work they have converted into Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Okay, so the government is giving money like around 1.5 lakh or 1.2 lakhs to the directly to their account, and once they get the money, they use that money to build their house. So in villages 1-2 room set and along with the washrooms can easily be built with that money. So this is a very nice scheme. And in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, it also mentions to halve the proportion of people living in slums by 2030. तो ये हमारे यूनाइटेड नेशंस के भी गोल में है कि अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग टू ऑल, है ना. सो इट्स इन लाइन विद द इंटरनेशनल लॉज. ओके, नाउ द लास्ट पॉइंट एज यूजुअल वी हैव टू कंक्लूड आवर आंसर, and in conclusion we will only mention what needs to be done. So the first point is that government needs to understand that urban poor people are not just to take votes. We have to stop this vote bank politics, and the government should see that only garnishing the votes will not do. They are also our citizens. हम सब एक हैं, and we need to understand right from the top to the bottom we have to take care of all. Another point is local government should develop strategies. See, different cities have different problems. Banaras has different problem. Banaras is the world oldest city, है ना. वहाँ पे roads की चौड़ाई कम है, the thickness of the road is less, so we have to see that into account. Okay, new cities have very beautiful roads, but they have another issues, safety issues. So हर different cities different strategies. The last point is public investment should focus on increasing access to basic amenities. Definitely without public investment you cannot increase, without public investment, without funding you cannot develop a beautiful city or a beautiful society, or you cannot cater this problem of slum. So if you really need to cater and you need to separate urbanization and slum, there should be a very foolproof strategy, and every stakeholder has to be kept into mind before devising any urban planning. So that's all in this answer. Thank you.